So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Against Manchester United.
This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be...
Oh, what has happened here? Getting up there! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Pelé, and he welcomes it in. That's very neat. Lahm delivers. Lahm tries to clear. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Davids. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. He's a sharp little ball here. Now the cross. Nice interception, well timed.
Manchester United clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Ibrahimovic clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely weighted ball. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Ronaldinho gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Cleared without hesitation. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, that's nice. Nedved. And the shot, surely! Goal! Manchester United! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he plays one through. Nedved, rapid and full of intent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. It's a promising position. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Aimed beyond the defence. Pele with the cross. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved, good read, needed to be. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Lahm. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Nedved, who's set up one goal so far.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Ibrahimovic to Messi. Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. Nice control. That's going to go a long way. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Davids.
There will be
It's going wide left.
time.
Lahm gets into a good position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And that should get the job done. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Manchester United finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Let's keep this up.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That's a shade optimistic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get free. Pele finds himself offside. And here's Ibrahimovic. Space for him to turn and look. Ibrahimovic. No, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Bale. Varane with the foul. Oh, he's taken it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lahm scooting forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester
Number
United
9,
choosing to make the first
Ibrahimovic.
change.
Number 18, Bale. Number 21, Pele. Number 22, Hazard.
The pass is
Coming
intercepted.
on the field.
Held by a
Number
goal,
24,
needing to go up a gear.
Cristiano
That's how it
Ronaldo.
looks here.
Number 19,
Messi going
Messi.
face to face with his great
Number
rival.
10, Gullit. Number 7, Rui Costa.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Messi! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Look at the space here. And here comes the corner. It's their second corner of the game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good spread. But where it came from. Shot could be on. And this is great chance! Manchester United have their third corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 15, Nedved. Coming on the field is number 2, Seydorf. Substitutions taking place.
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pirlo is strong enough. Knocks it into space. Now, can they get him away? Ibrahimovic under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He is through here. Oh, well played. There's a look and place it forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not to... It's Eto'o! It's hit the upright.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
No way through there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Gets his head on it! And that really should have been that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And a chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Eto'o is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Eto'o has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Four added
He
minutes
has found the way through. Goes for goal! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
Can he get it through? And it's Sneijder. Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Please put your hands together, everyone.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team.
Getting up there! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Quality ball. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
And it's Vieira. Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. Nedved with the delivery. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, no joy this time. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Lahm delivers. And that's the keeper's ball. Ibrahimovic. Shot could be a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's a good ball out wide. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Azar. Threads one in. That's an excellent interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, nice interception. Varane clears. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get on the end of this? Vieira. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still... Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Long ball upfield. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Tries to pass it through. Lahm plays it in. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram. Cruyff.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Opts for safety. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Van Dijk. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Messi. He is through here. And it's Nedved. Played into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Seedorf. Played into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. No way through. Hazard. That's the throw. That has not gone well. Lobbed in behind. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
So it's been
So neither
so
side
far.
has found a way
Which
through
will
yet.
things go in the
Yeah,
second
0-0,
half?
but definitely
Ours,
not
of
from the
course.
want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And it's Seedorf. Vieira. That's a decent clearance. Eto, never out of the action for very long. Gets a good foot in there. Tar gets over and intercepts. Lahm tries to play it through. Eto getting forward. There will be a throw-in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Eto currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Lahm. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Looking for a runner.
Manchester United have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Cleared away. That's a little off target. And it's Azar. Pullet is there to clear. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. Vieira getting this one clear. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Number 22, Hazard.
That's a decent
19,
clearance.
Messi. Number 6,
Searching
Nedved.
pass he's played there.
Number 10, Seedorf. Coming on the
He's
field.
got away.
Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 15, Gullit.
Thuram did
Number
well to
7,
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Number 24,
Cristiano Ronaldo! Incredible! Just incredible! Well, would you believe that? That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And when the manager... Decent chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gullit is eyeing up his options in the middle. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Has another go! And that would have been game, set and match.
Gullit really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Lahm. Now it's Schneider. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Delightful ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Taken back almost at once.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well-timed, excellent interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Figo is always looking to play quality balls. Driving forward. He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Gullit clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And that's a goal kick. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Knocks it into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is that. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please put your hands together.
Your reflections then, Jim.
This was simply a very indecisive...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
I think Pavel Nedved's going to have a starring role here, Peter. Being two-footed, he can operate both as a...
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pass somewhat off target. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass.
It's Ibrahimovic! he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's found a way through. Nedved. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Manchester United already a man down in these early stages. That has left the boss thinking about what harm it has done to their chances.
Well, his thinking...
Hazard! And the ball is out of play. Eto'o. There's a sharp little ball here. Thuram. And it's Messi. Messi, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Cruyff is herring after that one. And this is Cruyff. That looks a cracking ball. Nedved. It's a good surge he's making up the left-hand side. Ibrahimovic. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Well, they've got it again. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. He's gone for goal! And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Van der Sar with the clearance. That's a lovely, neat pass. Hazard promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. And that was nowhere near his best. Knocks it into space. Now that looks a decent ball. Now, can they get him away? Takes aim and crosses. And he's quick to get rid. Van Dijk is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Messi. Aims beyond the defence. Hazard receives it in a wide position. He's having a shot! Oh, he's done it! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down.
Quickly taken. Now it's Nedved. Pele. It's a goal kick. Davids. Thuram. Oh, some tackle that. And he thumps it clear. Pele. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yeah, that pass isn't the best. And it's Eto'o. Vieira. Vieira unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's been cut out, well played. Davids.
Manchester United truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Always. Hazard! And there's a goal. They are purring, truly purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Thuram tries to play it through. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, good ring. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Cruyff is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box, they just need...
Getting up there! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ibrahimovic! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
Away we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
It's Eto'o! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Lahm makes the interception. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Gets a good foot in there. Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Pelé providing an outlet on that flank. Ferdinand gets it away. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Nedved.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pelé will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Eto'o looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Oh, no joy this time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi wins the duel this time. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Great vision. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Hazard, showing good feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he is dashing away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
10,
afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 19, Messi. Number 21, Pele. Number 22,
And Dijk cuts out the pass.
Hazard. Number 11,
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lam
Number
is
9,
very much the
Bale.
model of the modern-day fullback.
Number 15, Ronaldinho. Number
Almost
14,
75 minutes on the clock now.
Number
There's a
3,
probing ball.
Salido.
Chance!
Substitution
And the ball's
for
come
Red.
loose here. That's put paid to the danger. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That has not gone well. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get on the end of this? Pele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Ball is over the line. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been hooked away. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. Thuram looking to hit the byline here. Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's lofted through here. Delivers with... Oh, good effort! Oh, crossbar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. Threads one in. And that was very necessary. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
And give our boys a round of applause.
Manchester United really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were in
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Now this could be a chance. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Short changes him with that pass. Well, that is one way to stop him. Decent chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ferdinand clears it away. He's gone for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Thuram with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. That's really well cleared. And back to the goalkeeper. Floated through. Thuram. Out towards the flank. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! Keeper has taken decisive action. Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Lahm. And this is Pele! Lahm plays it in. Lahm can get it clear. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira proves too strong. Nicely weighted ball. Thuram. Now it's Messi. Ibrahimovic. That's a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Ibrahimovic! Off the post. Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
So, third corner of the game. Hazard plays it short. Out of play for a throw. And he's there to clear it. So their fourth corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Pullet gets into a good position. Schneider, now it's some, and the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cleared away. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some...
Rummenigge!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball's gone astray. That has not gone well. Quality ball. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. No, that's been intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played towards the other side. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, nice touch. Oh, no joy this time. Van der Sar gets it clear. Rummenigge. And it's Lahm. Ambitious ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
And he has been fouled there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Manchester United leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0.
Added time.
Now, who's going to be first to this? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Tries to pass it through. Schneider. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. In towards the back stick. Van der Sar claims it. Safe hands. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United up by 1 goal
So
at the halfway point.
We believe
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. The second period is on the way. Manchester United currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Over to the right flank. Davids. pull it. Caught offside that time. Well, looks a good ball through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Ibrahimovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him, as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Manchester United definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And Messi! He lifts the roof! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome...
Ibrahimovic! They want to be quick to recover this. Cross flung in, towering header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And they're quick to get it back. And he's there to belt it away. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, there's the clearance. Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a throw.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 19, Messi. Number 21, Pele.
Manchester
Number
United
15,
perhaps contemplating their next
Nedved.
change here.
Number 22,
Lofted upfield.
Hazard. Coming on
That
the
is
field.
good alertness.
Number 24,
Now, can they get him away?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh no, this does
Number
not look good.
18, Bale.
Rui Costa.
Number 10,
It's a good run down the right.
Number 3,
Played into space.
Sado.
He's found space
Number
here.
7, Rui Costa. Substitution in progress.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Seedorf. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Bale! Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 18, Gareth
And when the manager called on him. He was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril.
Oh, what a mistake! Davids. Vieira getting this one clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Played back.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Seedorf running with intent. Bale! Oh, wow, that's crazy! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately
Please
they
put
lost
your
the
hands
game.
together, everyone, and give our boys a round
How would you
of applause
summarise
for a
what we've
job
seen
well
today then,
done.
Jim?
Manchester United desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Pele. And this is Ibrahimovic. And it's Davids. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim. A gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
He has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Lam. He's in a great position here. Forward it goes. He's on it. Can he get away? Good ball, good take. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's heaved it away. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Can he get on the end of this? Thuram clears it away. Goes for a shot! That was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pinches it off him. He's ended up in no man's land.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
He's found a way through.
That's good play from him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Bergomi. Davids. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Ibrahimovic makes a dash for it. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Vieira. And it's Thuram. Looking to play him in. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now, can they get him away? He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's lofted through here. Ibrahimovic is in a really good position out wide. Davids. Vieira. Lam. Threads one in. Aims beyond the defence. Chance to deliver. Now has another go! That's the end of the first 45. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So between them, no goals at all so far.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Down to business again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Chips it through. And nicely intercepted. And it's been hooked away. Bergomi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nesta. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And they've got rid. Oh, a delicate chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. Vieira ventures forward. That looks a good ball through. And he's certainly onside here. He's picked his way through. Nicked it back promptly. But it's Thuram. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Mbappe has it in a wide position. Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Pele being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hazard going forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Are certainly playing with an...
Oh, what has happened here? Davids. Pele. Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a sharp pass. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Has a look and plays it forward. Manchester United can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Pele! And that's in! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 5.
So we have
Ibrahimovic.
movement on both benches.
Number 19.
Manchester United
Messi.
have taken the lead.
Number 21.
Well, when the going gets tough,
Pele.
etc.,
Number 22.
they can still turn this round, I think.
Number
That pass has
11.
been well intercepted.
Nedved. Coming on the field.
Schneider
Number
is someone
17.
with real dynamite in his
Cristiano
boots.
Ronaldo. Number 9. Bale. Number 18. Bullet. Number 10. Rui Costa.
Seedorf.
Number 4.
Oh, no question, that's a
Seedorf.
foul.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, nearly. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rummenigge engages and forces him off the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
It's run loose here.
Manchester United are stuck in Central Station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they'd care to look.
That is good alertness. And here's Bale. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids gets it away. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
No way through. Bergomi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Alarm. And there goes the final whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
Unlucky lads.
And after all of that,
Let's
Jim,
hope for
what are you
better luck
thinking?
next time.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That's good running with the ball. He is through here. Davids! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
There's the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that's definitely not his best. Ronaldo going after that. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge. Now it's Bellingham, played out to the left flank. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Hazard. Well, they can break here. Messi, he has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position, and that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Flings in he's rising! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Deftly away. But it's Thuram.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Vieira calmly anticipates. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ibrahimovic has been caught there, it's a foul. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was travelling. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Figo. Van Dijk clears. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Rummenigge. Can he get it through? Figo gets flagged offside. Nice bit of trickery. Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Lahm, and he's picked it up out wide. Now the ball, he leaps for it! Deftly away. And he's had it nicked away. Azar, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread neatly. No luck with that dink over the top. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's been shifted off it. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vieira, and the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That ball looks a good one. And this is Messi. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're into the second 45. Vieira. Karamba gets a foot in here. Azar, who can single-handedly make a difference. Messi! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Bellingham. Rummenigge does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
Manchester United always have been a side that are not...
He's having a shot! It's there!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Good take, and is he in? Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So again, we have parity.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Bellingham. Figo being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Van Dijk is always looking to break lines. Yeah. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement on
17,
both benches.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 19, Messi.
Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Pele.
Nesta.
Number 22,
He's looking wide.
Hazard. Coming on the field, number
Defending
10,
of the
Ibrahimovic.
desperate variety.
Number 9,
Played out wide.
Bale.
Thuram.
Number 15, Ronaldinho. Number 11,
Thuram,
Nedved.
defending his
Substitution
corner
in
stubbornly,
progress.
stood up very well to his man. Lahm. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ibrahimovic. Nedved has it out wide and in space. And he's taking no chances there. Bergomi. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Seedorf just eases him off the ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Manchester United have their second corner now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This is it then, now or never. Threads one in. He's onside. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Distributed tidily.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's in plenty of space here. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? They've won a corner. So, third corner of the game.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nedved had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, it's come loose. Lahm has it in a wide position.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Thuram deals with that comfortably. Pele, that's a smartly directed ball. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Promptly taken. And this is Nedved. Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Karambur thinks about the shot, and that signals the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
And just a quick announcement.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.